Hi everyone, welcome back to our little UK fish room. So it's been, I believe, a year since we've done a fish room tour, or over, and we thought we'd give you a little tour of what's going on, what's changed, what we're happy about, what we're not happy about. This side we're not that happy about, but part of the fish room we're quite happy with so far. So if we start with this rack, we'll show you what we've got, and yeah, we've got to finish this side. 3 tanks there. So this is our custom rack. Start at the top. So in here we have false armatus corridorus. This is the big guy at the front. We have some stir-by corridorus. These barbs are the drape fin barbs. They're quite young, so they haven't developed their full drape yet. We have our peacock gudgeon in here. These tetras are Peruvian red and blue tetras. I can't remember the scientific name. There are some coral red pencils. There are some neon red rainbows. And there are some, there's a pleco, the tiger pleco that we bred that got left over here in here when we moved everything out to a dedicated pleco tank. So overall, we're pretty happy with this tank now, although we do want more live plants. But it's looking quite good. The 3D background really made a difference. Before it was black, and with the black substrate, it was just sucking out way too much light. There's a skunk quarry. They're very, very shy. But yeah, so that's that tank. Below that one, we're really happy with this one, how it's turned out, although we do again want more plants. Now the cost of electricity is coming down in the UK, or will be in July. We will be stacking out all of the aquariums with live plants, hopefully. So in here we have golden barbs for a breeding project. We've bred these in the past, but we never documented it, so we want to start go back and document all the old fish that we've bred before. So these barbs are quite a rare one, you don't see very often. They are called Stolican barbs. In the 70s, these were very, very popular in the UK because of all the power outages and problems we had with electricity supply in the UK in the 70s. They were mostly kept because they're very, very temperate, much like the rosy barbs. Today, you don't see them very often because they're not as colourful as, you know, say tiger barbs and rosy barbs and a lot of other type of barbs, but personally, I really like them. They're not fully coloured up yet. The males go a lot darker in orange. So also in here we have some Celebes rainbow fish. We have Wapoga rainbow fish. It's the big guy there. It's awesome, I love him. We have our Pulcher corridorus, one of the bigger corridorus. And I think that's it for that one. Yeah. Okay, so below them we have a tank that we're not happy with. It needs a 3D background because of at the minute it's just a painted black background and it just looks too dark. We have some bronze corridorus, and the guppies are the F2s. Try and get rid of the glare for you. The F2s of a cross we did. But overall we need to get a 3D background for this one and a lot of live plants. And then we'll probably be happy with it. Maybe better lighting as well, because it's using a cheap eBay light at the moment. Okay, so if we go to the top on the other side, this one. Pretty happy with this one, just needs some more live plants. So we have our bandit corridorus and our quest corridorus. A lot of shrimp, as you can see. They're throwing out a lot of weird funky colours. We have yellowfin corridorus, these guys, like these. Longfin cherry barbs. And is that it for this one? We have a couple of staic antlers in here that just got left when we were moving stuff around. But overall, happy with that aquarium. Below this one, we have our barb tanks. So they're obviously ruby barbs. Very underrated barb in the hobby. These smaller ones are the Narayan barbs. You don't see them very often. Again, we like our rarer barbs on this channel. And these are some female red panda barbs. We've only got one red panda barb male, unfortunately, and 4 females. But next to them, we do have a lot of red panda barbs growing out. Let's try and get closer on that. There's about 200 in there. So hopefully we'll have a few males in there that we can put in here. We also have some false Julii corridors and duplicus corridors. I don't want to play right now. Yeah, we're happy with that aquarium. We're getting more happy with it. We just need a few more plants. Probably the theme is the 2 bottom ones we're not that happy with. I think the 3D background makes all the difference. So this one doesn't have a 3D background on either. This is our Santa Maria Antler colony. We have some smudge book corridors and panda corridors, and yo-yo loaches, which we didn't want, but we got sent anyway. We did order some golden zebra loach, but they sent us yo-yo loaches, which is, you know, is what it is, I guess. But apart from the background, which we need to build, and some plants, we're pretty happy with this. There's this tree flying fox down the back as well. Yeah, so this one and this one needs some work. So this is the good side of the fish room. So up here we have our zebra plecos, but the light's broken on this one, so I can't actually show you that. Sorry about that, guys. This is how we heat the fish room. This is an infrared panel. It's done an amazing job this winter and has saved us so much money. So they're worth looking into if you're heating a room rather than individual tanks. So this is our blue star antler colony. Some satin snails in here and random shrimp. This one has currently got our checkerboard barbs in and our pentazona barbs. The pentazona barbs aren't looking particularly great. The sandy substrate doesn't seem to gel with them and make them appear as good as they normally do. Then we have our Tigra Antler colony. Again, more random shrimp. Shrimp just get everywhere. Above them, this is a nice one. So this was one of our crosses. It was a staic antler with a emerald green antler. And what I like about this cross is the black bar. The black bar is huge, and they're a nice sort of pale green, maybe a mint green. We haven't really shown these much, to be honest, on our channel. You can see there's a few red ones as well. What I probably want to do is separate the red ones from the green ones and try and get 2 lines going, because they have very large black bars. And I really like that about the black bar antlers, especially if you can get a nice big chunky black bar. Stop focusing. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I need to do a video on these because these are the F3s now. So yeah, just trying to align this tank out and get them all looking the same. Need to pull out the reds, obviously. But overall, happy. This is our snail and shrimp tanks, orange Sakura, sorry, at the back. Oh, it's not going to focus, is it? No, you're not going to. So we've got our giant Colombian ram's horn snails. These are the one at the back. That's a. Oh, I'm just trying to get it to focus. Sorry, we're not cutting this one. We're just doing a rough and ready fish room tour. So this is a giant white Hercules snail, and these are their babies. Now, what we've noticed is none of the babies are actually white. They all turn out like this. Now, it makes you wonder if the snails are sort of dip bleached to make them white, because we also noticed that as time's gone on, they've got more brown, whereas when we first got them, they're, you know, like a pure white. So it does make me wonder if they're kind of bleached in some way, which isn't cool. These little guys, let's see if we can focus. You're gonna focus. These little guys are coated Melania snails, not seen very often. So yeah, that's that aquarium, snail and shrimp. This aquarium's just pretty much empty right now. We've got a couple of random endless in there. It's not focusing, is it, today? Alright, so yeah, that's that side. Down the bottom, this 450 is a work in progress. We're pulling, let's sit down. We're pulling out the background. I'm gonna replace the background because when we set this up, we were using bits and pieces of backgrounds, but we don't like the obvious cut off line. But in here we have our gold laser corridors. Love these guys. There's also some Venezuelan corridors in here. Not out at the minute. Check out that guy. Love it. Absolutely love it. So we've got our stair kennelers in here. Well, if you've been watching our channel, we had thousands of these, but we've cut down to just a few to try and reset the line and get them all breeding true. So let's step back. So that's that racking unit. If we go across, so we've got an Enlagapi crossing here. This is the one we were still working on. This is some bronze corridors we're growing out, and yeah, so this is, and there's, sorry, I'm getting confused. There's some shrimp in there that we crossed as orange Sakura, and a red Rilly, to see how they turn out. I'll do a video on that sooner or later. There's nothing in this one, empty. We always like to have a few empty tanks in the fish room for impulse buys. So this one has our fire green tetras, nice temperate tetra, not as bright as they would be on a darker substrate. It has our Medaka rice fish, which are the platinum whites, going to be going outside in a month or so. We do have some other fish in here, such as the hovering zebra loach. There's one, it's not going to focus, is it? Yeah, there's one there. Some rosy loaches in here. There's a ton of assassin snails. There's one of our Indian high fin barbs. There's a few more hiding who don't want to come out and play today. Down the bottom, this is kind of our pleco tank. There's a pleco there, king tiger pleco. As most of you probably know, you don't see plecos that much. There's some baby king tiger plecos. few tiger antlers. Ton of red lily shrimp in this aquarium. This is our red lily colony, which we're 100% sure are pure and haven't been crossed with anything. There are 10 or so Agassiz corridorus. There's one there. We also have flash plecos in here, but there's a tail sticking out, but he doesn't want to come out. I don't know if you can see that at the back. It's not very interesting, it's just a tail. Yeah, so that's that aquarium. Mainly just plecos. And lastly, we have our main aquarium. Not happy with this at the minute. The filtration is just not clearing the water at all. But yeah, we have our Leprinus in this one. Big boys. There's a true flying fox. There's some Cambodian log suckers. Rainbow shark, albino shark. A few denison barbs. And yeah, so this Leprinus we have in this one are strawberry Leprinus, clown Leprinus, striped Leprinus, there's one there, and a hybrid Leprinus which is absolutely huge, and a couple of splendid loaches we put in here. They're doing really well. There's one there. Love these loach. They're pretty much the dons of the aquarium. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'm sorry it's a bit rough and ready. We just thought we'd do one out of the blue. Non-scripted, obviously. But yeah, let us know in the comments what you think. We are considering this side possibly getting rid of a lot of these aquariums and just having the two bottom ones, but on the dual official cabinets, and just making the fishery more display, and then decking out every single aquarium with live plants. Apart from the Leprinus aquarium, we can't do that because they don't go well with plants. But I think for the next few months we will just be concentrating on finishing these 3 aquariums here and this side with as many plants as we can, and in the garden lots of rice fish ponds. So yeah, that's it, guys. Please do take care of yourselves, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye. Thanks for watching.